What's up guys, welcome back to the next video on learning PHP object oriented programming. My name is QDS Dani and you guys watching my channel Crywood. Alright, so in the previous video we have seen the visibility scope of our variables, and we said that what if you have a public static. In this video we're going to see the static or a class attribute. You can see this one as a class variable because as you can see this one is connected to the class. So that throughout the lifetime of the class, you guys gonna see the program. This one's gonna be alive, and this one gonna be accessed from any corner of your program. Alright, so we're gonna see here in this video, as I said in the previous video, that we're gonna see the static ones. So we are gonna see, say for example, we're gonna copy our class animal. Okay, so we're gonna move our class animal to here. And as you guys gonna see, I'm gonna move my class animal. I'm gonna remove this one to make a room, and I'm gonna leave this one here. I'm gonna remove this one. So now we have again class animals, and we have a class Kate, and I'm gonna make a, say for example, a function or method. I'm gonna put a function, say for example, I'm gonna put a Kate show. Alright, so now my class have a method, and my method is a Kate show. You can make another methods as well. We can make any name, so it's not a necessary X, Y, Z, A, B, C, whatever. So here now I've got a public, I've got a variable, and it's fluffy. Alright, so now we're gonna come in, we're gonna put echo, and I want to put I have wonderful Kate, and for example, and my Kate name is, then we're gonna come and we're gonna say this, and what we're gonna try to access this Kate, for example. And we're gonna come and say, as a previous video, we're gonna say for example A, and we put a new, we put animal, and now we're gonna say A, and we're gonna say try to access this function, which is gonna be the Kate show. We're gonna see Kate show. Alright, so as you can also observe here, I have a class and I have a one variable, and our property, I have a Kate and I name it Fluffy, as you can see in previous video, and I have a method. My method name is Kate show, and here I have a message. The only function this method has is just to display this one. I have a wonderful Kate, and my Kate name is, and I want to display my Kate name, which is Fluffy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save this one, and I'm gonna come and refresh this one, and this is static, and you guys gonna look here. I have a wonderful Kate, and my Kate name is Fluffy. All right. So how about if I come here public and I add the static? As you guys see here, now I have a public static. I don't have a, because now it becomes a class variable. So how about I'll come here and try to run this, and I'm gonna, PHP is gonna be made. So it says accessing static property animal, and we can see this one Kate as non-static in C, line 24, undefined property animal Kate. We thought that was defined before, because that one we just accessed that one. How can PHP thinks this is not defined? Because we already defined here, and you see this line 24 is undefined property. So as you can see here, why by just adding the static, everything's changed. So the PHP pretends that the PHPs don't even know this this Kate Fluffy. So why? What's the solution? Alright, so the solution is, so we're gonna copy this one, and we're gonna bring it here, and we're gonna, because this is not gonna work again. So I have a wonderful cat. So how about we're gonna come here and we put a say self. So we're gonna put a self. As you guys seen here, we put a self, and now is the previous one we put a static. So we put a this is a pseudo variable. This as I said, the pseudo variable we can use with this one, but we cannot use with static ones. So with the static, I'm gonna put it again, static, we use self and scope resolution operator. This double colon is scope resolution operator, just like a C and C++. We're gonna come here and we put a std and we put a C out. Our std, we're gonna put a C in. Up to you, whichever you guys want, but that's a scope resolution operator, and that's how inside the static standard class we can access this C out and C in. But that's C++, it's not a PHP, because we are learning PHP now. So now we're gonna put here, and we're gonna put a self followed by the scope resolution operator, and we can see here we have a echo. I have a wonderful cat, and my cat name is self, and I need to put a $sign here. Say now, as you can see here, we have a $sign here, but we don't have a $sign here, because that's our pseudo variable, our object context referrer, followed by with object operator. This one's object operator. We can access these guys here, public, private, and protected, and we don't need to put a $sign here. But with the self, we need to put a $sign here. As the $sign shifts, as you're gonna see here with the cat, with this one public, with the here with the access modifiers. So we can use this with the public, private, and protected, but this as a pseudo variable takes the $sign, and we don't need to put a $sign with any of our variable. But with the static, you guys need to put a self, and you guys need to put a whatever you guys want to put. Say for example, you want to put a name, you can put it this way. So that's how the PHP handles the static variables, where as soon as you guys gonna put a self, this becomes a class variable. And in the future video, we're going to go in depth what is the class variable, once we do our encapsulation, once we do our polymorphism, and once we do our inheritance. I'm going to explain to you all about the class variable. Okay, so because it's very hard for me to explain the class variable, because we have only one class. If you have a lot of classes and our classes connected to each other, then we know that how we can use the static class variables, our class attributes. Some folks call it class variables, some folks call it class attributes. So but the main point is here is you guys need to understand, when you put a static, that's how you're gonna access this one, this static variable, our class variable. So I'm gonna output exactly the same message, but instead of this cat, I'm gonna put a self, then followed by a double colon, scope resolution operator, and I'm gonna put a $sign, and I'm gonna put a cat. So I'm gonna save this one, and I'm gonna head back towards my here about static, and once we refresh, and you're gonna see this one, our this one's gonna go away. So if, for example, we can come here and we can put a public, and as I said previously, public, say for example puppy, and my puppy is, for example, Rex, for example. Now here, if we gonna move this one, and I'm gonna put this one, and I'm gonna copy that one, and we're gonna put some sort of break, paste this one here, Now I'm gonna put a puppy, and I'm gonna put this puppy. I have a wonderful puppy, and my puppy name is, and we're gonna see this one. Now keep in mind, if you observe here, we don't have a static. This is not a static, it's just a normal public. So we're gonna come here and refresh, and you're gonna see this one. The first one is a static, when this one is public. So looking here, when you put a static, and you guys need to put a whatever you assign the name, and if you guys want to access that one, you guys need to put a self followed by double colon, and that's going to be your cat. But if you guys just just a normal public with it for the trained eyes, you can see the difference. But if you guys not trained, and if you guys looks a little bit higgly piggly, keep in mind that you guys need to observe the static with the variables. If the variable's got a public and it's got a static, it means that's a class variable. If a variable's got a public but not a static, it means that's a general public. Anyone can see that, anyone can access it. So here you guys need to put a self. Self refers to the class, refers, say for example you have, but you can use this self inside the class. Keep in mind, and this self is, you guys gonna put it just inside this class. You guys cannot put it outside the class. But with this object referrer, our pseudo variable, you look in here, we can use this one outside this object operator. We can use this one outside, and keep in mind we can use this self inside the class. All right, so and that's about it. Keep in mind, you guys, when you use a public static, you guys need to put a self followed by the double colon. It's going to be the scope resolution operator. Or when you use the public, just a normal public, you guys just put a this. But this, you can, this and self you can use inside the class. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. If you guys have any question or comment, leave in the comment box. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video, and bye.